What's up, fuckers? We have a major L alert. You guys see the crying Jordan meme. What does the crying Jordan meme mean? It means I took an L and I'm gonna fucking rant about it because I'm a bitch and I need to rant about it and I'm fucking screaming because I had a fucking rant about it. This man makes some of the most fire sneakers to ever be on the planet Earth. Now, he's degraded himself to this on this channel. He went from that to this. He releases some of the most fire kicks, such as these. Or those right there, I'm not going to really take those down. But, I took an L. Now, I took an L with the 2016 bread band, whatever the fuck you guys want to call them. I took an L with those ones, man. And I'm here to rant about it. Because this shit got me pissed off. Normally, had I just gone on to Nike, I entered the drawing, and I lose. Okay, everyone's going to lose the drawing once in a while. You're never going to be able to get every sneaker that comes out in the drawing. I got a pair of Wings 12s. For my dad. They're not my pair of Wings 12s, but I helped him get them. And we got the lottery. But you're not always going to get that. So you can't always assume you're going to win the drawing just because you win one big drawing. So if I just enter the drawing and I lost, okay, I'll take my L and I just won't get the shoe. Maybe I'll cop for Christmas. Maybe I'll pay the resale. Now, reasons why I didn't want to pay the resale was because I knew resale was going to skyrocket from $160 for retail. Yes, it was $160. I know it's usually $190 to $220, but it was $160. That's what the ones are. And it went up now that I was even considering purchasing for resale. It's actually completely like out of the park. Like, holy shit, like, what in the fuck? I don't know what I'm doing with this headphone, but what in the literal fuck? It's like $400 to $500, and I'm not paying that shit for a pair of sneakers that came out yesterday, fam. Like, bro, what the fuck? But let me get into this rant, because I'm not just ranting because I didn't get the shoe. As I said, I would have just taken my L had I not gotten the shoe. But here's what happened. Okay. Here's what happened. Now, you're probably wondering, why am I so mad? I just didn't get a pair of shoes. This pair of shoes means a lot to me because it was the first pair of Jordans to ever be released. They were banned in the league. Jordan still wore them, and Nike paid the $5,000 fine it was for him to wear these sneakers per game. And this was advertisement. This was rebellion. It was badass that Jordan completely said fuck you to the league and wore these sneakers despite the fact that he had to pay $5,000 every game. Nike gave zero fucks because it got the awareness of the Air Jordan out there. And it made people realize that Jordans are next up in the sneaker game. And 32 or 33 years, no, it's actually 31, what the fuck am I just saying? 31 years later, this man and his sneakers are still celebrated. That when they come out, people fight for them and they rant for them. And they need the sneaker. So it's not just a sneaker. If you think it's just a sneaker, then leave this video now. Because I don't care. It's already going on 4 minutes. This video is going to be long as shit. Because I got a lot to say. And I'm going to fucking curse. Fuck, bitch, cunt. If you don't want to hear me curse, leave the video now because I'm about to burst. Pause. Now, why am I so upset about this? Why? It's not because I took an L. It's not at all because I took an L. Because if I took my L, I would have taken it like a man. Pause. But I didn't take an L. I had a pair of sneakers. I had the pair. I had it in my cart. 2 times. I got carjacked both times. Okay. On 2 websites. On Nike and Finish Line. Okay. So I ended up calling a store where my man's worked at. He helped me get a couple pairs of kicks already, so I called him and I said, yo, you got any more pairs? Size 8. He said, I got, remember this, I have one more pair. If you can get here in 15 minutes, I'll give it to you. See how angry I am? I'm doing random shit. Why does this door need to be closed? Why does it need to be open? I don't fucking know. Now, what I'm trying to say is that he said 15 minutes. I got there in like 6 because he's like on 86th Street and I'm like on 67th. So it's not that far away. I got on a fucking bus and I was going to get the shoe. I told my dad Western Union me this money. He gave me $250 Western Union, just in case. He said if worst comes to worst and you can't get the shoe, offer someone at the line $250, but don't get a size bigger than a 9. Okay, so I said, okay, no doubt. Then here's where the L comes. Guy calls me back because, as I said, he's my boy, and he says, I miscounted. We don't have an extra pair. All of them are taken. I say, yo, I got $220 in my pocket right now. If you take a pair out the raffle and say that you miscounted one pair, I will give you the $220 for the sneaker. I don't give a fuck if I don't get a receipt. If the sneaker's coming straight from Foot Locker, you know it's an official shoe. And it's kind of hard to get a fake pair of shoes on the day of release day from, like, it's going to be too complicated. So I knew he wasn't going to give me a fake shoe. So I just told him straight up, I said, yo, I don't give a fuck what you do with this $220. You could take it and put it in your pocket and take the whole $220 and just give me a pair of shoes and say you miscounted one pair. For all I give a fuck. I don't care. As long as I get a pair of these sneakers, I'm going to be happy. My boy looks at me, he goes, I can't, my boss is on my ass. Because he's done this for me before. Actually, with this shoe right behind me, which is why I took out this shoe. With the black infrared 6s back in 2014, I needed this shoe. It was around $190 for retail, I believe. Let me get a close-up. You guys have seen them before, but let me just show you again. Actually, he got the sneaker for me, and I actually gave him 3 cash. And he just took the sneaker. I dropped that. But he took the sneaker. He gave it to me, brand new, dead stock, in 2014, on release, in release week, because the drawings was really fucked up for these. But I did get the shoe, and I don't regret paying that 3, because now they go for like 5, so. Now, we're back to this Jordan crying meme, and I feel like crying right now, but I'm not, because I'm not a bitch. And I took an L with this. The reason why I took such a major L with this is because I didn't get the sneaker. The guy told me he had a pair for me, then he didn't have a pair for me. Then, on top of that, it's like, what in the fuck? Because it's like, okay, if you don't have a pair, I understand, but you told me you had a pair. Then he says that his boss is on his ass because he's been doing this for me. He actually did it with the black infrared 6s, like I just said, and he also did it with my 72 1011s. And he just gives us the sneaker, we give him straight cash, and then we walk out the store. And it's been like that for a while. So his boss knows that when me or my stepdad go into that store to watch the guy, because the guy's probably going to go into the back room, grab a pair of kicks, give it to us, hand off that pound, give this nigga his cash. I don't care about, like, I don't want to sound like a dick, but I honestly, if the guy loses his job, that's not my fault, because if you didn't want to lose your job, you wouldn't have been taking the money in the first place. Now, he's not going to lose his job because his boss never really catches, you would have to catch someone in the act to fire them, or to put accusations of this, like, behind them. But that's not the point. It's not at all the point. I keep grabbing this sneaker and I don't know why. But the point that I'm trying to get across is that I don't have a pair of Bread Ones in my hand. I was supposed to get them. I had a pair in my grasps. Now my literal only hope, because I called every Foot Locker in New York City, and only one Foot Locker still has all their pairs in the store. Only catch is that I'm going to have to wait to see if someone doesn't pick up their pair of the shoe, because all these pairs are locked down, as I said, with the raffle tickets. So I'm going to have to wait in order to go find out whether or not they even have a pair that I can buy. I even offered the guy the $250 that I had. Why did I grab this? I don't know. I'm fucking angry. I even offered the guy $250. I said, you don't even have to give me a receipt. Just give me the fucking shoe. You can take $250 in your pocket. He was like, I cannot do that. I will lose my job. I'm like, you're fucking white, aren't you? And I hung up the phone on that guy. My only hope is that mall. Because there's no more pairs in my boys' Foot Locker. There's no more pairs anywhere in New York City. There's no more pairs in Nike Town. There's no more pairs anywhere. There's no more pairs. That's it. It's over. There's no more pairs. There's no more, like Rick Ross pairs. Like, there's no more. That's it. They're just fucking gone, man. They're just gone. Like, what the fuck, man? Like, I needed this shoe. I needed it, and you guys fucking didn't make enough pairs for me to get one. The fuck, Nike? I swear, like, what the fuck? Why do you gotta make me take an L? Anyways, but come over there, Nike. Slap you and shove this end of my selfie stick up your ass. Fuck you, Nike.